Hello everybody, how's it going? It's Eamon here. Hope you're all doing well out there again, guys. We're back again for some more Omsi 2, and today we're back in Bowdenham version 5. I think we're probably going to be in this map for the next while in videos. I'm going to try and upload every route and try my best to do it with collisions on. Today is no different. We're going to be driving today with collisions on, and we're just going to be doing the return trip from Apsley Station to Herefield Station on the 408. The first trip I uploaded, you've probably seen it already. Collisions on coming out of Herefield. That right turn is quite tricky, but I did it all the same. And then in Bartolito as well, it's a bit tricky with the roadworks there and the construction site. So today we're just going to be doing the return trip today in the dual door master deck 10.5 HEV. The reason I use this bus is because I find it really easy to drive, as I said before, and I have the Dublin repaint made for it.
Now approaching Apsley Station Stand 3.
It's not released yet, but it will be released soon. This is still like a couple of days after my previous video of it, so if there's any buses you would like me to try out on the map to see if they're to drive and challenge, please just drop them in the comments.
Single, please.
And I will try and drive them. I want to try and do some buses that come with the map, the likes of the E200 MMC, which we see now in picture. I want to try and drive some runs with that, which are allocated to that service. So I know I have an NTA repaint of that bus, which I'll probably use for it. I might try and, as I said in my last video, get the whole AI list looking like it's NTA buses. My problem is that I don't know if it would affect the performance. And just another thing while we're here in relation to performance, I recently created a roadmap for Omsi navigation for the map, so that's why you don't see any arrows on the route. I have the roadmap on the Omsi navigation. Now when you create your Omsi navigation roadmap,
now approaching Apsley Station, boarding
yourself, what that does is that makes the whole map load at the start. So in this video, when I loaded the map, I loaded the whole map at the start, so the whole map is already loaded in this video. It says not to do that because it affects performance, and to be honest, I didn't really have much performance issues within the map. A couple of lag freezes, but other than that, it was okay performance wise. So
the next stop is Hemlock Road.
I think there was 226 tiles on the map, so it loaded all them. So what you're looking at now is the whole map loaded, so it's not loading tiles, but it's still loading objects, you know, in the distance, so that would probably affect a little bit of lag, but overall, guys, it performed really well. Near the end of the video in Herefield Station, the actual village itself, there's some really tight turns, tight roads. There's bollards on your left and there's AI traffic on your right, so you kind of have to at one point I had to be really careful and stop in the middle of the road and see if I could just inch my way past the AI, because you know yourself with Omsi, the AI is pretty crazy. They sometimes don't have brains, like a lot of real drivers, I guess. So I just wanted to...
Now approaching Hemlock Road.
I didn't want to crash, basically, is what I'm saying, you know, and I didn't crash, which was really, really good. Because I have my real license now, I want to try and drive a bit more realistic. Now, saying that, my previous video of the B70L was not realistic. I was just trashing that just because it was a school run. Probably actually a reason why I shouldn't be trashing it, but I did. And I just wanted to kind of go with it and just go a bit like the old days, you know. But in other videos, in this video I do try and take a bit more professionally, try and keep to the right side of the road.
The next stop is
not hit anything.
Street.
Collisions are on, so it gives me a reason to drive properly, you know, nicer. I didn't take this turn very well. You know, I hit the curb, and it wasn't a good turn there. But most of the time I drive well. AI traffic is fine. So yeah. There was another thing I wanted to mention.
Now approaching Stanton Street.
I don't know what it was now. What I wanted to mention. It's gone out of my head, guys. I don't know what it is. But if I remember it, I'll get back to you and let you know. What was it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, guys, look, I'm gonna leave it now. I'll leave this here, and I'm gonna continue on the video and let you enjoy the drive. It's the 408 to Herefield station. It's a challenging one, so I want to challenge myself. So that's what I want to do. The next one will probably be one of the B runs,
The
I'd say.
next stop
I
is
don't know.
Walton Avenue.
What do you think? I don't really know what would be a good run next. I'm not sure. I'll pick one out anyway. Maybe change the weather. Maybe a night run. Maybe a night run in the dark. I did go to Herefield in the dark one night, and it was really dark, and I couldn't see anything. So I didn't.
Now approaching Walton Avenue.
I didn't play it. I just turned it off. But maybe something different. You know, different weather, different time of year. Maybe a bit of snow. Maybe we could try. You know, maybe we could do that because maps always look nice in the snow. Yeah. We'll see. The map has been recently updated to version 5.01, so there's just a small patch from Fellows Films if you just want to go and grab it. It just fixes some power blind issues and some other little small,
The next stop is
you know,
Apsley
directional
House.
arrows and other little things like that. So it's only a tiny patch. So if you download the version 5, then just download the patch. You don't need to download the whole thing again. So yeah, so that's all the news, guys. That's everything I have. I'll let you go, enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you all again in my next video, which will probably be soon. You know, it'll just be like a Bowdenham rally.
Now approaching Apsley House.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you as always, and I'll talk to you all again in my next video. Bye bye.
The next stop is bus station stop F. Now approaching bus station stop F.
Hello. Good day, driver. Morning, sweetie.
Alright, return ticket please.
The next stop is Apsley Town Hall. Now approaching Apsley Town Hall. Now approaching 5 Points Corner. The next stop is Coo Lane. Now approaching Coo Lane. The next stop is Ealing Lane. Now approaching Ealing Lane.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
The next stop is Camberwell Park. Now approaching Camberwell Park.
Hello, lad.
The next stop is Wessex Street. Now approaching Wessex Street. The next stop is Charlie Street. Now approaching Charlie Street. The next stop is Haven House. Now approaching Haven House. The next stop is Fallowfield. Now approaching Fallowfield. The next stop is Walland. Now approaching Walland.
Hi.
The next stop is Castle View. Now approaching Castle View. The next stop is Barton Lido. Now approaching Barton Lido. The next stop is WYST. Now approaching WYST. The next stop is WYST Green. Now approaching WYST Green.
Hiya, driver.
Hello.
The next stop is Badger's Farm. Now approaching Badger's Farm. The next stop is Kingstead Church. Now approaching Kingstead Church. The next stop is the Kingstead Rest. Now approaching the Kingstead Rest. The next stop is Friars Halls. Now approaching Friars Halls. The next stop is Western Hill Centre. Now approaching Western Hill Centre. The next stop is William Street. Now approaching William Street. The next stop is Hamlet Lane. Now approaching Hamlet Lane.
What?
The next stop is St. Mary on the Green. Now approaching St. Mary on the Green. The next stop is Herefield Village. Now approaching Herefield Village. The next stop is Herefield Station. Now approaching Herefield Station. Now approaching Herefield Station Stand 1. The next stop is Herefield Station Stand 1.